Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Myself Ganesh. Today we are talking about the Veritas Volume Manager. In the Veritas Volume Manager, this is the product provided by this Veritas. There are multiple products which are provided by it, and we are now using this Veritas Volume Manager for this end user. Whenever we are creating any volume, so this volume will uses by the end user. That means the we can modify, we can access all the data from the volume. So whenever any disk is comes, so there are two regions basically. There are, that is private region, and one is the public region. So this disk is showing that is C2 T3 D5. This is my disk provided from storage, or as it is a local disk. So this disk having these two regions, private region having the size 32 MB, and this all information stored under it about the disk, like their vendor of the disk, their size of the disk, all this information is stored under it. And the public region having all the other space, that means all except 32 MB, all space uses by this public region, and this public region is used by this end user. So whatever the volume we are creating, so this volume is under this public region. Using this public region, it will create the subdisk, plex, and the volume. So in another diagram, here it's mentioned that is disk group. So this disk group contain all, that is plex, subdisk, and the volume. So what is meant by the subdisk, plex, and volume and the disk group? So basically this disk is assigned whenever OS disk is getting. So it's under this VX disk, we can say. Once this disk is placed inside this Veritas and created their first set, that is subdisk. After that plex and then volume. The disk group is nothing but a collection of these VM disks that share a common configuration and which are managed it by the VXVM. And a disk group is configured is a set of records with the detailed information about the related VXVM object. All the operations are done based on the disk group, and the disk group name can be maximum 31 characters long, and we have maximum 4092 disks we can use inside it. The subdisk is having the partition inside the Veritas disk is known as the subdisk, and the minimum size of subdisk is 1 MB and maximum disk space. We can have the maximum of this 4092 subdisk inside the disk, and the default behavior between the two subdisks is concatenation. That is the concatenation, that means the layout. It is the part of the RAID. When we configure this Veritas Volume Manager, so by default it will select the concat. The default behavior is the two subdisks, that means concatenation is going on, and concatenation is nothing but first fill one SD, then second, and so on. So the data is copying, first fill up this first SD, then second SD, and so on. After that plex will comes under the picture, and plex is nothing but the collection of the subdisk, and the default behavior of the plex, when the two plex you seen, so that means there is a mirroring is happen. After that the subdisk and plex comes, and it will create the volume. Volume is nothing but a logical partition, appear is like a physical partition for the end user. we can have the maximum 8192 volume inside a disk group, and this all structure comes under this disk group. Disk group is nothing but like a, if you know the LVM, so in LVM, that is logical volume manager, which is used in the Red Hat file system. So in LVM you can see there is a VG. So in VG you can see all the LVs are created. Like this group is created under this Veritas volume manager, and you can easily track which disk is inside that disk group, which volume is inside that disk group. So you can easily track using this disk group. There are multiple features provided by this Veritas volume manager. Like Veritas is nothing but is like robots because of their architecture. There is a dynamic multipathing which is configured for the multiporting process. When multiple disks are connected from the storage, and if you want to configure any database or any application, so at that time we can use this DMP, that is dynamic multipathing. There is the naming based conversation. Whenever any disk is come, so you can give the name as your convenience. It is the fast earthing when the data is copying from one system to another system using this file system. So this data copy is very fast. Online layout is nothing but a RAID, and you can change this layout online. There is no downtime is required. Online resizing, that is called as dynamic resizing. When you want to resize or you want to shrink or grow your volume, so you can do it easily. There is no downtime is required. You can take this snapshot of the volume. So this type of features are provided from this Veritas volume manager, and we have done the installation of this Veritas volume manager on our lab. So this installation is very simple. You just copy the software. uh, this is the tar file I have copied on my system, and I have untar it. So under this directory you see two folders. So I am installing it for this Red Hat 6 for the version 6.0, and having the kernel that is 32-279, and this Veritas volume manager having the version 6.0.1. So under it there is an installer file. When you click on this installer, it will get the options, and it will take around 30 minutes to install this installer. After installing, you need to set the path under this /etc/profile. So whenever you try to run any command related this VXVM, so under this path you will get all the required commands. So these are the parts you need to set. So I have already set, and once it's set, you need to source it using this command, using this source command. And if suppose while installing you have not configured this VXVM, then you need to start the daemon, that is vxconfig d space -r space reset command. Otherwise it will give the error, because this daemon needs to be run while using this Veritas volume manager. So this is the basic information about this Veritas volume manager. In next video we will create the volume, their DG, and we will demonstrate how to use it. So let's check in the another video. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe this video or my channel, so it will help me to create the another video. Thank you guys.